So there are several qualities and aspects that I value in an organization that I'm working for. Firstly, the workplace environment is a major contributing factor, as you are to spend most of your day throughout the week being submerged by the surrounding environment. I tend to refrain from a very dull environment where the workers don't seem motivated. This shows me that there is no drive in the company or the working atmosphere is not a pleasing one. Secondly, the quality of work is something which is not so significant, but I look for something that will challenge me to push myself, as doing easy work is comfortable and nice. However, it isn't rewarding, and I know for a fact that I would lose my drive to progress further once this comfort has been achieved. Thirdly, the management style. This is something I have seen to be a contributing factor towards an employee's work ethic and how they contribute to the company. A supportive management would be one that encourages the development of their workers and keeps an open mind to what ideas they might bring to the table. However, if I was to be a part of an organization where I'm being told to do so and so tasks and told never to contribute or question beyond that, then I would find my purpose to be limited and would refrain from working for such an organization. Lastly, this factor connects with the previous one, and it's of the level of respect displayed from the senior employees of an organization towards the junior employees. If a level of respect is not present, and there seems to be any level of workplace bullying or anything of that regard, I would not be willing to join such a workplace, as this would lead to demotivation and lacking effort put towards the work, neither of which is good for the organization nor myself. An example of a bad experience I have personally seen in the workplace was where one of my colleagues, was required to report to the general manager of the company, as our supervisor, who usually looks over our work before we send it off to the client, was on partial leave for the week. So there comes a situation where we were required to report to the GM of the company, and he was hesitant and refrained from going to him as his behavior was not pleasant, and few employees under him were kind of scared to face him. As a result of the work was being delayed, and I saw this as an area of friction in the company and something I would like to watch out for when applying to work for different organizations. In contrast, a positive experience I had personally been a part of was of this delightful opportunity to be offered to handle a project for a major client, and I was overwhelmed as I had not faced something of such caliber yet, and didn't want to mess up the work as I felt I was underexperienced. However, my supervisor had a different perspective and felt I was able to handle the work, and it would be a great opportunity for me to enhance my skills by taking on work from a big client. This supportive act had motivated me a lot, and I felt it was a great push to further develop my engineering skills, and I was really grateful for the experience. This kind of behavior is one I would favor in organizations I see myself working in the future. Lastly, to answer your question regarding my management approach, if I were to handle a project and what kind of behavior of work culture I would bring forth. From the experience I have had in the academic and professional fields, I feel my personal approach would be to have an organized layout of the work and schedules. I would maintain clear communication and transparency with my workers regarding their availability and dedication of time towards the project. I would really like to understand my workers and what their speciality is so I'm able to utilize their skills better. I would also like to maintain some sort of work-life balance with the workload and some time off from the pressurized work, as I don't want them to be overburdened and decrease their productivity. Lastly, I would allocate regular team meetings to track progress, availability, and allow for team contributions towards the project to explore further options or better options, and allow certain members to take on more responsibility to promote leadership development, as I had experience in my past. Thank you.